So, where's the fucking mic on this thing? Doesn't matter. This is the lore of Hollow Knight as I myself know it. So, once upon a time, there was an ecosystem of gods. There was and then Radiance, and they were both cool. And like the Radiance had the Moth tribe following them. Anyway, and then the Pale King comes along, and he makes bugs sentient, and the Radiance hates that. So the Radiance tries to kill him. And so they try to find a way to seal the Radiance away forever and ever. And so they the king and the tree, the Pale Queen, make a bunch of babies, the vessels, and then the Pale King throws them in the Baby Destroyer 9000. Sorry. Anyway, and so then he finds one, and then also the character you're playing as doesn't get saved by the other vessel you're up with. It's confusing, but basically he like takes this one vessel and trains it and perfects it and hides the Radiance inside it, but then it escapes. So then he needs to seal it better. So he has 3 people to go to sleep forever. One of them he has to convince by literally just making a baby with it. So that becomes the daughter of Hollowness, the princess. And so they all go to sleep forever and seal away the vessel. They seal away the sealed vessel, who is sealing away the Radiance. And so then the vessel that the pure vessel did not save at the beginning of like everything, that's your player. So you go through the destroyed kingdom of Hollow Nest and just figure it out, all its secrets and lore, and like, hold on, what else is lore? Like, honestly, I think that's kind of it. Oh right. Also, like Nightmare King Grim exists. Something about the Nightmare Heart or something like that. I don't really keep up with that lore. Anyway, so like, there's like way more to the lore, but I'm missing a lot. Like the 5 Knights, they were like protectors of Hollow Nest and shit, and then they all fucking died or whatever. I don't know. They didn't all die. I don't actually know what happened to them because I'm not actually that educated on the lore. And so like then the last one got cast out, and he's like, God, my voice is like going really high. That sucks. Also, like the broken vessel. I'm gonna be real. I don't know the lore behind that, so I can't fucking like explain it to you right now. But I explained like lore about Bosset, like the Soul Master. He was a scientist. I think he was like trying to figure out how to stop the plague. Oh right, I forgot to mention that the Radiance was like taking over all the people and like mind controlling them and shit, and like infecting them. And that's why the king got mad. But anyway, the Soul Master was trying to stop that infection. But the king like stopped everything he was trying to do, and even though he like almost found a cure. What else? What like bosses are there? I guess, I mean, I've already gone over Hornet. It's the Princess of Hollow Nest, daughter of Hera the Beast. That's one of the dreamers that goes to sleep forever and shit. And the Pale King. Also the Shade Lord. So like Shade is a thing. When the vessels die, all the babies who were put in the baby destroyer, they produce shade or void, which is a big part of this game. And they're like ghosts and shit. And so Radiance is the true final boss and is killed with Shade, but it's also the Shade Lord. When you kill Radiance, true final super ultra mega Radiance, then you become the Shade Lord and kill Radiance for a God and shit. It's fucking insane. And like the fucking like also like the Nail Masters, right? Those are a thing. I don't even know the lore behind them. I'm gonna be real. Oh yeah, and God, that hurt my own ears. Like also like there's also like the whole hive area, which I know nothing about because I'm really stupid and dumb. And what the fuck is that? And so like that's all part of the whole anymore. And there's also like how it's like all the more like stabs and shit and all that. And like the whole fucking Nightmare King Crypto like I mentioned. And Jesus fucking Christ, there's so much. And that Silk Song hasn't even released yet, so that's awesome. So Silk Song's never gonna release. And so what else, right? There's also the Crystal Peak. I don't know more. But the Crystal Peak is here, which is really dumb. That the man is now doesn't make it anymore. They like worship the radiance. And then before Holoness was formed, Holoness is the kingdom that the Pale King built. And it's like the whole place. It used to be like just a barren plain before the Pale King got to it. And that's how the radiance and Moon liked it. Well, not really. There was some stuff before Pale King, but not much. So also like the Pale King was like this huge fucking worm creature, and then it shed into this thing that could like be the king. God, my voice hurts so much. I don't know why. Squeeble deeble. True. That's also part of the lore. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Papanada.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Bro. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Right. So the Hollow Knight lore is like in two parts. It's like APK and BPK after Pale King and before Pale King. Because Pale King is like the biggest part of the story.
BBK. Big black. Stop.
Anyway, I should also talk about the White Lady. That's the queen to the Pale King, and she's a fucking tree. Just weird. How do a worm and a tree make babies? Sounds weird. Anyway, also I feel like I should mention the Pale King is so fucking short. Also there's like the collector boss. There's so much lore surrounding him, but I don't know any of it. And also like the queen got mad at the Pale King for like just not trying to make friends with the Radiance. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's crazy. Like he got, and then while she was away, that's when the Pale King inherited the beast, the dreamer, or had to make a baby. Like dreamer names are Monomon the teacher, and the other one I hate.
Yeah.
That fucker. And then there's also like the Watcher Knights and Umu, but I don't want to get into the fucking lore about those guys right now. Also,
Umu so cool.
I fucking hate Umu. Anyway, also Quirrell is sick, but I don't know his lore. I really want the Quirrell comic book so I can learn some of that lore. That'd be so cool. But anyway, what's up? Like, what's the deal with Nosk? Am I right? Like, his really cool boss, his own unique theme hidden away in a very special place. And you know, what is he guarding? A pale ore. Seems kind of dumb to me. Anyway, am I even going on about the lore anymore? I can't remember the other dreamer's name. What was it? there's also like the shaman tribe, there's a bunch of snails. I don't know much about them either. I'm really uneducated in how they work, as you can tell. I think I'm almost done. So, like, I guess, like, the Pale King. Also, Mad Pat got his theory all fucking whack and wrong. That shit was fucking stupid. Anyway, the Pale King was scared because the infection was, like, actually, like, you know, that the infection was among us. Sorry. I mean, right. Okay, so, God, I can't make fun of doing this. Like, I don't even. Oh. One second. That's okay. Back to more shit. So I'm trying to think what else there even is at this point, but I can actually say something about. I mean, like, there's the Mantis tribe. That's pretty cool. I still don't know shit about it. I know that it's a pretty cool underground tribe, to follow ways and stuff. I got the Mantis Lords. Oh, one thing is cool, the Trader Lord. There was one Mantis who embraced the infection, the fourth Mantis, and he became the Trader Lord in the Queen's Gardens, and infected a bunch of the Mantises there too. That's really cool. I really like that part of the story. I haven't talked about Sub yet. So it is awesome. So it's like the strongest, most powerful character in the game, and he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable strong. He's just unmatched to anything else in the Hollow Knight cinematic universe. And it's